What's up, golf fanatics? Welcome back to the Roger Report, where we break down all the biggest stories in the game. First up, we're going behind the ropes for an exclusive look at what it's really like to face the legend himself, Tiger Woods, at the Ryder Cup. Imagine stepping onto that first tee, the crowd roaring, and you're up against the greatest. We've got the inside story from someone who's been there. Next, we're tackling the big question on everyone's mind. Why isn't Tiger Woods playing in the 2025 Ryder Cup? We're digging into the details of his injury, his recovery, and what it means for Team USA. Plus, get the latest on how Captain Keegan Bradley is still leaning on Tiger's legendary advice, even from the sidelines. Then, we turn our attention to the current king of golf, Scottie Scheffler. With a season of incredible wins, does Scheffler feel the pressure of having an intimidating aura like Tiger Woods? He's setting the record straight on whether he sees himself as a difficult teammate and what makes the U.S. Ryder Cup team so special. And finally, we're taking a trip down memory lane to Bethpage Black, the iconic course hosting this year's Ryder Cup. We'll uncover its storied history, from hosting major championships to its legendary challenges. Don't go anywhere, stick with us for all the action. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on. Facing Tiger Woods, an unforgettable Ryder Cup battle. What's it truly like to stand on the tee box against Tiger Woods in the heat of the Ryder Cup? For former DP World Tour pro Andrew Coltart, his sole Ryder Cup appearance in 1999 at the infamous Battle of Brookline pitted him directly against the golf icon. Coltart admits the intensity was off the charts, especially stepping onto the first tee with the crowd's roar and knowing Woods was watching for any sign of weakness. He shares the mental strategy he employed to try and block out the pressure and focus on the match, battling the formidable opponent and a hostile American crowd that made playing at Brookline an experience unlike any other. Despite ultimately losing his match 3-2, Coltart reflects on the incredible experience of being part of the Ryder Cup and the unique challenge of facing Tiger Woods in such a high-stakes environment. Audience impact. Golf fans are buzzing about Coltart's raw account, sharing their own Ryder Cup memories and debating the mental fortitude required to compete against legends like Woods. But what happens when a legend like Tiger Woods isn't asterisk on the course? We're breaking down why Tiger Woods is sidelined for the 2025 Ryder Cup. Next. Tiger Woods' 2025 Ryder Cup absence, the full story. Tiger Woods, a Ryder Cup veteran with 14.5 points from 8 appearances, will not be playing in the 2025 Ryder Cup at Bethpage Black. This absence stems from a ruptured left Achilles tendon sustained during training earlier this year, requiring surgery. Despite being spotted practicing, his return to competitive play remains uncertain, impacting his availability for the biennial showdown. Although not on the course, Woods has been a source of support for U.S. captain Keegan Bradley, offering valuable advice throughout the captain's career. Woods' last Ryder Cup appearance was in 2018, where he went winless in 4 matches. His history includes 8 Ryder Cups and a significant point total, though his win percentage is just over 39%. This follows a period of health challenges, including back surgery in September 2024 and the recent passing of his mother, Coltart Woods, which led him to withdraw from the Genesis Invitational. While he hasn't provided a return timeline, his recovery is progressing, and he's still expected to play in the PNC Championship later this year. Audience impact. Fans are expressing concern for Woods' health and discussing his legacy, while also speculating on future captaincy roles and his potential comeback. Speaking of Ryder Cup stars, is the current #1 feeling the heat? We investigate if Scottie Scheffler sees himself as a daunting presence for his teammates, coming up. Scottie Scheffler, the humble Ryder Cup teammate. World #1 Scottie Scheffler, fresh off a dominant season with 5 wins including 2 majors, is the undisputed star of the U.S. Ryder Cup team. However, Scheffler dismisses any notion that he possesses an intimidating aura similar to Tiger Woods' past presence. He insists he's not a difficult teammate to play with, describing himself as a nice guy who gets along well with others. Scheffler acknowledges the unique aura that surrounded Woods, particularly during his peak winning years, but emphasizes that his own experience is different. He believes the current U.S. Ryder Cup team is built on equality, with no single player being more important than another. Scheffler's focus is on contributing positively to the team dynamic, aiming to be a reliable and easy partner for whoever he's paired with, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose within the squad. Audience impact. Golf enthusiasts are debating Scheffler's self-assessment, comparing his leadership style to past Ryder Cup greats and discussing the importance of team chemistry. From legendary players to legendary courses, we're heading to Bethpage Black. Get ready for a history lesson on the iconic Ryder Cup venue next. Bethpage Black, a Ryder Cup legacy. Bethpage Black, the renowned public golf course on Long Island, is set to host the 2025 Ryder Cup, marking a significant moment for the venue. Originally slated for an earlier date, the Ryder Cup schedule adjustments due to the pandemic have led to this highly anticipated event. Known as the People's Country Club, Bethpage Black is famous for its challenging layout, famously warned by a sign at the first hole, making it a true test for even the most skilled golfers. The course has a rich history of hosting major professional golf events, including the U.S. Open in 2002 and 2009, where Tiger Woods claimed victory in 2002, and the Barclays, now the St. Jude Championship, in 2012 and 2016. Brooks Koepka also secured a PGA Championship win there in 2019. Looking ahead, Bethpage Black is also scheduled to host the 2028 Women's PGA Championship and the 2033 PGA Championship, solidifying its status as a premier championship venue. Audience impact. Golf fans are excited about the Ryder Cup returning to such a storied and challenging course, with many planning trips to experience it firsthand. And that's a wrap on today's golf news. Don't go anywhere, we've got a lightning round recap and a full call to action right after this. That was a packed show. We heard from Andrew Coltart about the sheer intensity of facing Tiger Woods at the Ryder Cup. We broke down exactly why Tiger Woods isn't competing in the 2025 Ryder Cup. We explored whether Scottie Scheffler feels he has an intimidating aura like Tiger. And we took a deep dive into the storied history of Bethpage Black, the 2025 Ryder Cup venue. If you loved this breakdown, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the Roger Report for more exclusive golf content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes action and join the conversation in the comments below. We'll see you next time.